clear before trouble hit.
You spend far too much time here, Dorian.
This is where all my favorite people are. Besides, I have news. And every
The damn Venatori up to no good again?
What else? The cult lost people in Arlethan. And leadership has fallen to Knight Command.
But Minrathous is already...
I know. While the Varantis' attack on the city could have been much worse, the people's fear in the aftermath is palpable.
And the rumors about the Archon are true. He's dead. Assassinated during the Dragon's rampage. The palace has tried to keep the news from spreading until a new Archon steps up.
And no one has?
No one dares. Not with the Venatori circling like vultures.
More fear? More chaos? Haven't the...
Restraint is not exactly their strong point, Rook. Lenos is the key to all of it. First, we stop what he's planning for Minrathous.
And then we find out what the gods are preparing for.
Let's hope it stays that simple. One of Lenos' Venatori associates is often at the Cobbled Swan. Let's see what we can get from him.
We? Dorian, you can't be going...
It's the Swan. Everyone goes to the Swan.
I'll head out right now.
Some steel.
I know. I'm glad she's on our side. We probably shouldn't keep Dorian waiting too long. There's Dorian.
There's Lenos' associate. According to the shadows watching him, he's nervous and doesn't talk much, but does odd jobs for coin. Interesting, yes? I'll draw him off, you check his belongings, see if you can discover any clues about Lenos' plan.
Half-eaten stale bread, water flask, muddy sock. A bedroll? It's definitely seen better days. And it's damp. Sleeping out in the rain? Mostly gone, warm. I don't even know what this is. Ale? Looks like he's been nursing it. This all sounds like trouble.
What are you poking about in there
Dorian
for?
will want to know.
All right.
Intends to destroy the city with blight and dark...
Carthus. Nothing like an attack to cause chaos in a city.
You should head there immediately.
All right, let's go.
Trouble ahead.
Right up!
Son, on that!
Finish them now.
Keep it coming, Rook! I'm ready, Rook. That's been sorted.
Here we go.
As you say.
Great job, brother.
Something tore through these gates. Watch out. I bet this darkspawn was what tore through the gate.
You got it.
Rook, get out of there before it's too late! Nice move. I'm ready. Tell me what you need.
More blight in the way.
There's always more blight.
That did it. We can get...
There's so many of them. We're clear.
Everything's crumbling down here. Might be tricky to get out.
At least reality's not squishy, so... Better than Arlethan.
There's another blight boil around here. I can feel it.
Find the blight boils. We need to clear the way and keep pushing. We got it. We should be clear.
Shadow dragons? How did you find this place? Venatori, to me! Do you think you've won? Do you think you can stop the Venatori? Or the risen gods?
Certainly going to try.
The shadow dragons have brought nothing but chaos to the city. Bring these dissidents to justice! That's an order!
We are Divinter.
Watch out left! Finish them off!
I'm ready to go again.
One less corrupt Templar in Minrathis. Let's look around, see what we find. The Risen God's ritual. That's what the gods in the Venatori are preparing for. This documents. They detail the Venatori's long-term plans, what they want to do. These star charts predict an eclipse to make magic stronger.
So a ritual augmented by an eclipse? That's the plan?
All this. Ritual, the eclipse, and the Venatori plans. We have to bring this to the Shadow Dragons immediately.
We should tell the Shadow Dragons what we found.
Hallows.
Evil old gods, rituals, waiting for the star. Learning about the gods' plans is wonderful, of course. But the lists of magisters you got your hands on.
You've looked at it already.
Information on their backers, the ties to illegal slavery. Don't you see what this means?
You on the throne?
Tell me that wouldn't be a splendid...
The Shadow Dragons have heard that before. After Corypheus, with the Lucerni, we expose corruption and stop slavers.
Surely you're not suggesting we give up entirely. After all, you're still here. The rot in Tevinter is buried deep. We've been digging it out bit by bit, only for it to grow back. But what you've given us allows us to strike at the heart.
So the rot has no chance to return. But how would you use this information exactly?
Dorian wants to use it to crush our enemies by whatever means necessary. I prefer to use it to rally the people. I say we make the information known. Allow the people to see the real justice served. Prove that from now on, we work for them.
We tried that already. Or have you forgotten the Lucerni? No. We must get at the root of the problem before they can react. A more forceful approach. Destroy them and their networks utterly.
If we go outside the system, we invite everyone else to do the same. No, we have to do this in the open. Show the people of Tevinter that
we're shadow dragons. It's right there in the name. You supported this because you...
The point was to work in the shadows until we could work in the light.
May, the Imperium's politics burned you.
Enough. We're not the only ones who have a stake in this. Rook, we're talking about your city. Your Tevinter too. Which strategy do you prefer?
Dorian, are you really suggesting...
Not necessarily.
He learned that from his friends in the south.
It worked.
We're not Ferelden.
I'm merely saying we need to consider bold and creative methods of achieving our ends. The game is rigged. Why play by rules crooked magisters already exploit? Clear the board and start over. If they're gone, we can fill the magisterium with those who respect the office. Then we'll actually see progress.
Maevaris, you really believe making this...
Dorian wants to work behind the scenes, but once again, it's the Magisters and Highbloods pulling the Imperium strings. That doesn't inspire. It's a tactic used by our enemies. We need to show Tevinter that we can be different.
Unless they find some way to bury it? Or leverage their wealth, power, and status as they often have before?
Politics is a long game. If we use force against our enemies, our allies will remember it.
Shouldn't you be on the same side?
We are on the same side. We both...
If we went with Dorian's plan, I'd support it fully. But we won't, because he'll come around and realize that I'm right.
And I'd absolutely back you up on that, if you were right, which you aren't.
We'll see.
Will we?
What sort of change are you trying to...
For a start, slavery. Abhorrent.
And Tevinter has been ruled by the Altus Mages for all of its history. That must change. The Zoparati, non-mages, deserve a say in their own government.
And all that's just the beginning of what will undoubtedly be a long journey.
You want me to choose who will be Archon? Sure, I'm a shadow dragon, but they're...
Then talk to them. Ask what... Asher and Tarquin, Nev Gallus, they're all a part of this, just as you are.
All right.
Grand news about Lenos. One less crooked Templar in town.
He could have done so much with his position.
But he chose his side.
Lenos made my life miserable. Rana's too.
I hear he started out different. Maybe he once cared about something other than gold. But I didn't know that, Lenos. And I'm not gonna mourn the one I did. Still, I'll thank the bastard for writing everything down. And delivering it to us all neat.
Dorian and Maevaris still have to decide what to do with everything we got from Lenos.
They both make good points. I just want what's best for our city and its people.
I suspect this decision will determine Tevinter's path for years to come.
Then Dorian's way is my choice. He knows you don't stop to talk when you find a hole.
Dorian is a brash rebel.
And Maevaris too much of a romantic.
I think the people will appreciate Maevaris returning as the leader they've always wanted to see.
No. They'll appreciate their lives actually changing for the better.
What do you think might happen, depending on who leads?
With May, she gets power back again, gets one more shot at changing Tevinter from the top down. Worst that could happen is nothing. But that's what you risk when all you rely on is hope. But with Dorian...
We could get chaos, strife. Things might get harder before they get easier. If they get easier.
I'll take my chances.
What if we pick the wrong person?
They both care. They'll both try their best. With your help, we've come further than we have in years. Change isn't a straight line. All that matters is that we keep...
And that's just fancy talk for...
So what do you think?
Lenos is gone. We got information about the Venatories. Would have liked to see his face when he lost, but having him gone is good enough.
I meant about Maevaris and Dorian. We all want change.
Oh, that. You're dragging me into it?
You're the famous detective.
This isn't a murder.
Politics is murder.
Maevaris Talani has been in this game for decades. She's dedicated and ruthless when she needs... Dorian Parvis is a wild card. Flashy and inventive, he'll keep his enemies on their toes. But damn it, there's no right answer. They both play the game well, and Tevinter's ready for change. But the best way to get it, who can make it happen, I wish I knew.
Maker. A full quarter of the Magisterium supporting a cult. Bending the knee to these risen old gods just for a taste of more power. Can they not see they're only tools for the gods? So they can destroy the world?
Demanding intelligence, rationality, and self-awareness from our peers. You ask too much, Maevaris.
Look at me. Such a...
Ah, it's Rook. You spoke with the others.
What do you think?
What happens after it's decided who will lead?
Well, Lenos is gone, the cult's numbers are down, and they're scrambling to prepare for the god's ritual. They'll be distracted. It's a perfect opportunity.
All plans contingent on surviving the current disaster, of course.
I hope this signals the start of the change we've worked toward.
The start of the change, as you say. Things won't be different.
But we'll keep fighting.
And with you and everyone here?
Dorian should lead.
Then it is decided. Of course, it only makes sense, but... Ha! Look at me! The sudden pressure.
You won't be alone. All of us are behind you. The Shadow Dragons, the city, her people.
It will take all of them to
You'll find a way to bring them together.
The people know they don't want blight-ridden fiends in their city. They don't need me to tell them. I can, however, show them how to fight. Gods, cults, evil magisters. Nothing will stand in our way of forging a new Tevinter.
Grey Wardens have taught me that no one's beyond redemption.
I hope so.
Brooke, it's been good to get out there.
As you found their names, I felt them whisper through the fade. My own name changed. I am now Eulogy. I will remember them, a light glowing in memory.
The Minrathous Wall of Light.
A light to remember the dead.
Unless the family lacks mages to keep them lit, or the money for one, then you're left in the dark to Vintir's subtlety. This was Brahms.
Rana's old partner.
His light was out when I got here. I should have been back sooner.
The light drawn echoes back.
Formalities. He wasn't big on those. I'm stopping Alia.
Looks like we had the same idea.
Rana.
I never checked if he was right.
He'd have liked our friend, Malara. She loves those things.
So did he.
Better chance there than here.
You're not the only one chasing it. I've tracked some of her followers. They aren't quick to talk. Most said I'd be saved soon. But I did get the name of a place.
Why aren't you there now?
It's more than we had.
And you'll tell me? Look, I know who else you work with, what they might suggest, but what are you going to do?
What I have to.
Docktown needs to see...
What? Magisters who look the other way? Bribed Templars? Venatori who walk?
They see you.
Is that all? Docktown needs protection, not an example.
Brom's light. Thanks.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, about what you found out? I'm a good listener.
Thanks, but not sure you can help. It's a warden thing.
Well, it's also a your history was a lie thing, and, you know, we're Dalish. Those are our gods out there. I feel like...
This is it. The snake nest. Let's look around, see what we find.
What were we saying?
we
I don't think we'll get any answers from him. This Linus, he must own the snake nest. And he knows Atticus. We're looking for someone named Atticus.
Haven't seen anyone.
He was meeting someone here. He disappeared.
Yeah? People do that all over.
Well, I'm still looking into it.
Wasting your time's your business.
I hope there's more work at the docks today.
What happened here? Blood. There's a trail. A blood-stained shirt. Someone got changed in a hurry. Take a look at that. A sick kid. His father thought Atticus could help, but something feels off. All right, that snake nest bartender must know something. We need to talk to her again. A man named Atticus came to the snake net. We know he was headed here, that your boss Linus knows him. We've been to Linus's home.
All right, it's the boss. He's been acting weird since the kid got sick. Urgent meetings, always checking the store. But you're friends with Nev Gallus, aren't you? Maybe you can do something. I can let you into the storage. It's across the road.
Bar storage. There has to be more here. All this under the bar's storage?
If that's where the quarry is, then in we go. Oh.
Linus, the snake nest owner. He made a pact with the demon to save his kid. But the price, it was too high.
He was willing to do anything, and the demon used that.
There's a key. We should see what else is here. How many did he kill? All for a demon. This was Atticus. His locket. We can return it to Sabina. there. Much sturdier than the old one.
Hey, Davrin. If you need to talk, you know, about what you found out, I'm a good listener.
Thanks, but not sure you can help.
Hey, Davrin. If you need to talk, you know, about what you found out, I'm a good listener.
Thanks, but not sure you can help. It's a warden thing.
Well, it's also a your history was a lie thing, and
Well, there's other ways to get into the catacombs.
Question is, what will we find?
hey, Davrin. If you need to talk, you know, about what you found out, I'm a good listener.
Thanks, but not sure you can help. It's a warden thing.
Something sealed past here.
There's something strange about this magic.
Right. Where were we again?
Hey, Davrin. If you need to talk, you know, about what you found out, I'm a good listener.
Thanks, but not sure you can help. It's a warden thing.
Well, it's also a your history was a lie thing, and, you know, we're Dalish. Those are our gods out there. I feel like we're qualified.
Right. That's a good point.
Sabina,
You're back.
the man who took Atticus's life.
Atticus.
If there's anything you need,
I don't know. I need time. Thank you.
Docktown's desperate are being targeted, then falling victim to demons. The Snake Nest owner. The treasure hunt. The people Compassion found. There's a demon feeding off the desperate in Minrathous, manipulating them. And those who don't listen die. Evidence points to the catacombs. The rest is on us. check the back for me.
Yes, Lorelei.
Brooke! What can I get the city's saviour? You've been manipulating people in Docktown.
I am an answer that they come seeking. I give them something to do when their world is cruel. People will do such fun things when they're desperate.
Watch it. happened, I can see how a demon of... Desperation woke up here. It could feed on the city, make things worse.
We can't undo the damage it caused, but we've stopped it from doing worse.